Did you know that 1/4 of all candy sold annually in the US is purchased for Halloween? Yes, you heard it right. Americans purchase nearly 600 million pounds of candy a year for Halloween. Wherever the draw, Halloween is here to stay. But what does the Bible say about it? Is Halloween wrong or evil? Are there any clues in the Bible as to whether a Christian should celebrate Halloween? First of all, understand that Halloween is mostly a Western costume and it has no direct reference in the Bible. However, there are biblical principles that directly relate to the celebration of Halloween. Perhaps the best way to understand how Halloween relates to the Bible is to look at the meaning of Halloween and its history. The word Halloween literally means the evening before All Hallows Day or All Saints' Day, celebrated on November 1. Halloween is also the shortened name of All Halloween, All Hallows Evening, and All Saints' Eve, which is celebrated on October 31. The origin and meaning of Halloween are derived from the ancient Celtic harvest festivals. But more recently, we think of Halloween as a night filled with candy, trick-or-treating, pumpkins, ghosts, and death. The origin of Halloween as we know it began over 1,900 years ago in England, Ireland, and northern France. It was a Celtic celebration of the New Year called Samhain, which occurred on November 1. The Celtic revered it as the biggest holiday of the year and emphasized that day as the time when the souls of the dead supposedly could mingle with the living. Bonfires were a large aspect of this holiday as well. Samhain remained popular until Saint Patrick and other Christian missionaries arrived in the area. As the population began to convert to Christianity, the holiday began to lose its popularity. However, instead of eradicating pagan practices such as Halloween or Samhain, the church instead used these holidays with a Christian twist to bring paganism and Christianity together, making it easier for local populations to convert to the state religion. During the Roman Empire, there was the custom of eating or giving away fruit, especially apples, on Halloween. It is spread to neighboring countries, to Ireland and Scotland from Britain, and to the Slavic countries from Austria. It is probably based upon a celebration of the Roman goddess Pomona, to whom gardens and orchards were dedicated. Since the annual feast of Pomona was held on November 1, the relics of that observance became part of our Halloween celebration, for instance, the familiar tradition of dunking for apples. Today, costumes take the place of disguises and candy has replaced fruits and other fancy foods as children go door to door trick-or-treating. Originally, trick-or-treating began as souling, when children would go door to door on Halloween, with soul cakes, singing, and saying prayers for the dead. Over the course of history, Halloween's visible practices have changed with the culture of today, but the purpose of honoring the dead, veiled in fun and festivities, has remained the same. The question remains, is celebrating Halloween bad or unbiblical? Consider for a moment what you are celebrating and what Halloween is all about. Is the holiday uplifting? Is Halloween pure? According to the book of Philippians, says, "Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue, and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things." Is Halloween based on godly themes such as the idea of peace, freedom, and salvation? Or does the holiday bring to mind feelings of fear, oppression, and bondage? Does the Bible sanction witchcraft, witches, and sorcery? On the contrary, the Bible makes it clear that these practices are an abomination to the Lord. The Bible goes on to say in Leviticus that anyone who practices witchcraft, soothsaying, sorcery should be killed. There shall not be found among you one who practices witchcraft, or a soothsayer, or one who interprets omens, or a sorcerer, or one who conjures spells, or a medium, or a spiritist, or one who calls up the dead, for all who do these things are an abomination to the Lord. So guys, the question remains, is it wrong to celebrate Halloween?